In 2013, during my senior year of high school, I became closer friends with a girl named Emily. Emily always had flawless makeup, but her eyeshadow skills were on point. I always admired her for that. I was someone who never wore more than mascara, and on super fancy occasions, a shimmery light gold or pink eyeshadow, typically from a Gross Claire's palette. I was curious about the type of things that she used and began to ask her advice on how to do eyeshadow like she does and what products to use. At this point in time, I had learned that the best products came at a high price, typically $25 to $50 per product. Along with Emily's advice on products, she suggested some of her favorite beauty YouTube vloggers. I followed some of these women on their YouTube channels and Instagrams, and I found a few more people that I enjoyed watching besides those that she had suggested. One of these YouTubers was Kathleen Lights. I found a love for makeup in 2013, but it was not until around 2 years later that I discovered a brand that would change it all, Colourpop. In these 2 years, I had acquired quite a lot of new makeup, specifically eyeshadow palettes, most of which were high-end, and most of which I didn't even like all the shades of in the palettes. Then Kathleen began to talk about Colourpop. She said it had fantastic prices and unique products. I was sold. I was an eyeshadow girl, but I wanted to try out more lipsticks in particular, so I made my first Colourpop purchase in September of 2015. Spent only $30 on quite a few lippies, and so I waited not so patiently for them to arrive in my campus mailbox. When the products arrived, I was immediately thrilled with the outcome. I had finally found a brand that had unique colors and formulas, had a good brand image, and for great quality products, it still managed to fit into my college budget. I would have to say that to this day, some of my favorite products from Colourpop are ones that I bought in that first order. One of my favorite things about makeup is a specific time of year, Halloween. Every year, I find Colourpop products being a staple in any weird look I might do. The best thing about using Colourpop products in these looks is that it's not going to break the bank. Without thinking about certain shades, my favorite formulas from the Colourpop are their Super Shock Shadows, which are a unique cushion-like cream-to-powder formula with insanely good color payoff, and pretty much all of their lip products. I especially like matte lipsticks because it is easier upkeep throughout longer days, so I have quite a few Ultra Matte and Ultra Satin lips, as well as their Matte X Lippy Stick formula. To keep up to date with new launches, which are almost weekly at this point, I have followed their Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube channels religiously. Unfortunately, my bank account is unable to keep up with all these launches, even at the low cost of these products. My wish list is never ending. Most importantly, I'm a member of a Facebook page called Colourpop Fanatics, where people share any news, swatches, or anything they want really that has to do with Colourpop. This group really encourages people to embrace the many things that this brand brings to us as consumers. It's really like a little support group. You know that you're an obsessed fan of a product when you tell everyone that you know about it. I have converted at least 3 other people to also become a fan of Colourpop products, and I've even written a couple of papers that have to do with the brand. I enjoy that they are a brand that stands behind being cruelty-free. Their current shipping boxes even have cute little bunnies and cruelty-free printed on the inside. Another thing that keeps me entertained is that they do tend to listen to what their fans want. They even have employees, Jordan and Sharon, that creep and share sneak peeks, share launch info, and ask permission to use photos on social media with those of us on the Colourpop Fanatics Facebook page. I currently own about 100 Colourpop products, plus the items that are currently waiting to be fulfilled from an order that I made last week. With their prices for single products being as low as $4 and palettes being only up to $18, it makes it so worth waiting for shipping that can sometimes take forever. I get great quality products at inexpensive prices. The price competes with drugstore products, and the quality exceeds anything high-end. My love for makeup and my collection might be a little ridiculous to some people, but that is not going to stop my love for makeup or for Colourpop. 2 years later, and I'm still amazed every time that I get an order. Even though some of my Colourpop that I bought forever ago might be expiring, my costly obsession of makeup and Colourpop will be especially damaging to my wallet for a long time. And maybe, just maybe, one day my dream of working for this company could actually become a reality.
Swept you out again.